Thank you, Madam Speaker. House Bill 1012 has an amendment that will actually make the bill. It is...
We're going to, members, you have that amendment?
Drafting code is 003828.
Okay, we have a motion and a second? Motion. Second? Well, I don't need to hit that yet, so you got your motion and your second.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, I guess that's a motion and a second on the bill, and we've got the, if we can bring the amendment before us as well, do we need a motion and a second on that?
Let's just make sure we're on the same page with the number, okay?
Okay.
Members, it's, the amendment is 003828. You have it? Everybody got it? We have a motion and a second on the amendment, okay? We do. Are my ears better than yours? Yes, sir. Okay, so you are recognized, Representative. The amendment is properly before us. You can speak to the amendment.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair and members of the committee. I appreciate this opportunity. We've had this discussion for weeks now as we're trying to figure out how to fund our transportation needs. As you heard through the presentation and as all the members of the committee have said, we recognize there is a need to better fund our transportation needs in the state of Tennessee. The plan that's before you creates a simple, measured, reliable approach to funding transportation needs in Tennessee. This plan does exactly what we told our constituents we would do when we were elected. First, we try to fund our priorities within existing streams of revenue. This plan is not a stopgap measure, as it has been called by some folks. This plan, once again, creates an ongoing, dedicated source of revenue to fund our priorities in transportation in addition to the current funding that we're seeing. Simply put, this bill will take 0.25% of the top level of the general sales tax, and we can go into discussion about that. The 6 to 7%, the last time the sales tax was raised, is the least affiliated dollars. But it takes 0.25% and simply transfers those dollars to the highway fund. It does so in a formula that you'll see before you that would have the state TDOT component. Roughly, the overall transfer of the dollars would be $291 million. $194 million would stay with the state. $65 million would go to counties. $32.5 million would go to cities. It's simple. It's a plan that asks us to live within our means, and that's the gist of it, Madam Chairman and members.
Thank you, Representative Hawk. Committee, we're going to discuss, have some questions. I see we had 3, but I don't remember who went first. I guess Representative Wendell, go for it. You're recognized.
Madam Chairman, I'd like to offer an oral amendment to take the tax off of baby formula, and I'd appreciate a second.
Second.
With all due respect, the way we operate here in this committee is you make amendments to us. You're supposed to have them by 12 noon, but we extended it to 3:30. We've given 3 extra hours, 3.5 hours, and that amendment is not timely filed.
I move to adjourn.
Roll call vote, Madam Speaker. Roll call.
Okay, it's proper motion, but it's non-debatable, so we're going to call the roll.
Representative Alexander,
Yes.
Cooper, Doss, Rogers, Sexton, Weaver,
No.
Whitson, Wendell.
We're adjourned.
John Mark Wendell.
Why did he call for adjournment?
All remaining bills will be rolled for a week. We're adjourned.